Hey everybody, have you ever thought about, boy, I would really like to build something in a reasonable price point, but the interest rates are so high right now? Well, stay tuned because my Realtor Dream Team, they are going to show you something special. So, if you are aware, if you've been watching our show on Fridays, we will give you helpful hints in regard to what's going on within that 25-mile radius around Cinderella's castle. And there is a town called Winter Garden, and it has incredible topography. It's got rolling hills and lakes, and they are building out there. And so, without further ado, I want you to see what's going on out there. I'm live right now, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and I'll be looking for them to respond. Also, tell me where you're watching from, okay? Here we go.
Into near Disney. We've got the dream team of realtors rounded up to share some information on a new construction opportunity in Winter Garden area, continuing our series of new construction in Central Florida. Today we've come out to the Lake Apopka Sound area, actually revisiting it for us.
That's correct. Yes, this is DR Horton's build, new construction out here. You see the lake behind us. We recently brought a buyer here. They fell in love with it. So did we. We just wanted to share it with you.
This community, it is about a 15-minute bike ride to downtown Winter Garden. You're close to the turnpike, shopping on Route 50, and about 25 minutes to Disney and Universal. So there's a lot of great reasons to move to this new community.
We had an opportunity to talk to the sales rep for this community, so let's cut over and see what she has to say.
Lake Apopka is located in Winter Garden, so we're right off of the turnpike, convenient to 50. There's about 117 homes in here. What makes us unique and special is going to be our oversized home sites. These are about 85 feet wide by 135 deep, so it's really good for someone wanting privacy, a larger backyard. And all the homes have 3-car garages. We have our traditional homes, and then we also have our Emerald series, which are our lakefront homes as well.
Tell me about some of the incentives, what's available for buyers.
Absolutely. DR Horton's always going to help our buyers with closing costs, a lower interest rate. Right now we're including the fridge, the blinds, and the smart garage door opener because all of our homes are smart homes.
We are going to take some video and talk to you more about what's going on around here, and we'll be back to you soon.
I'm standing in the Robinson model, which is one of the traditional floor plans. It has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, about 2,100 square feet. And of course, all the homes here at Lake Apopka Sound come with a 3-car garage. You'll also have stainless steel appliances, a refrigerator included, carpeting in the bedroom, and ceramic tile throughout the rest of the home. And all the homes here at Lake Apopka Sound have no CDD and a $70 a month HOA. Let's take a look around.
In recent videos, we've talked about the increasing demand for generational homes here in the Central Florida area, and I'm excited to tell you that DR Horton in the Lake Apopka Sound area, as well as some others if you're interested, has generational homes available as one of their floor plans. This is the Camden right now, and you can get a feel for large open floor plan space here, just around 2,800 square foot, 4-bed, 3.5 bath. What's so great about this is that it is all on one floor with this much space. So in being generational home, that means that it has another wing of the house that is sort of its own area to itself, that has kitchenette, its other like a second primary suite, and a private entrance to the home. What's so great about this all being on one floor is sometimes we see, like in Florida, the garage apartment space that still takes like a hefty amount of stairs to be able to access, and this eliminates that stair barrier to that kind of setup. So if you're interested in this, please give us a call.
This is the Emerald series, one of the Emerald series homes. This home, by the way, is ready to go, but I wanted to point out some really beautiful outside features. Besides having this great lakefront view, you have these amazing pavers all the way up to your garage doors. This one specifically is a tandem 3-car garage, and which gives you actually a little more land in between you and your neighbor. But it's also on the top there, instead of shingles, you've got a tile roof. So I am now inside that Emerald Series in this amazing kitchen. But what I want to point out is the things like this pot filler, which you don't normally see, the built-in oven and microwave, and this great farm sink, the quartz countertops. All of this is included. This is standard for this Emerald Series here at DR Horton at Lake Apopka Sound. These homes start at 1.1 million. They go from 3,000 to 4,300 square feet. So if you are looking for the true Florida feeling, this breeze off the lake, the palm trees, the community, check out this Emerald Series. Give us a call. Our numbers are below. We can answer any questions for you about here or any other DR Horton property or any other new build that we have highlighted in our series before.
Thanks for tuning in. I think we agree that there's some awesome builds and floor plans here in the Lake Apopka Sound area. So if you like anything that you saw, please, our numbers are below. Give us a call, and we'd be happy to give you a chance to get into this amazing community.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.
Did my Realtor Dream Team do a great job, and I want to thank Dee Bellavati, our YouTube producer, of putting that together with all those incredible aerial shots so you can get an idea of that topography that I was talking about, of the water that's over there. You know, they have that Emerald Series, but they also have, you know, I like being by a lake because I feel like in Florida, when it gets really hot, it tends to cool things down a little bit, you know, when the breeze comes by, and I just think it's a home run. And did you hear some of the specifics? They were talking about they have 3-car garages out there. Now, why is that important? Okay, so if you're coming from up north and you're used to having a basement and you store a lot of stuff down there, I have a lot of fun people that say, I store stuff down there and I never see it again until I move. And so, but anyway, we don't have basements here because our water table is so close, you know, to the ground. And so if you have a 3-car garage, you're going to really love, I think, that extra bay so that you can have some storage if you like. And then what I love too is that the HOA, you heard Cinderella talk about, it was only $70 a month for all those homes back there. That is super low. And then for those of you that aren't familiar what an HOA does, it basically kind of bundles a group together so that when you have an entryway, the maintenance is taken care of. You know, you could potentially call and say, hey, my neighbor just put their cars up on cinder blocks and it's not a good look for the community, and, you know, that kind of stuff. But $70 a month, super, super low. That location, you know, I remember when they first decided to call it Lake Apopka Sound, I thought that could be a little confusing because there is an area called Apopka, which is in Florida. And this is not in Apopka. This is in Winter Garden. Winter Garden, everybody loves Winter Garden. It's within close proximity to Walt Disney World. It's got lots of great things going on. We actually have an interview coming up with the CEO, the new CEO of Advent Health. They opened up an emergency room that's out there too. So even like medical facilities and stuff are happening. Flamingo Crossing with a lot of the Disney cast members are out there. And you just see a lot of people wanting new construction there. So another reason why you want to look at that area, and you want to call 1-800-KIM-HAWK if you want. So, and let me know which one of my agents that you want to be working with. You met 3 of them in this video. But they will also share with you that builders now, not all, but this builder in particular is helping buyers right now because we know that interest rate is high. So I promised I'd come back at the end of the show and share some of my thoughts. So because we're seeing so many just cash buyers, and if you're a cash buyer, that's great. We love it. We're working with a lot of cash buyers now. But I don't want the people that are looking at getting a loan to give up right now, because I know that you're looking at interest rates and you're thinking they're high, potentially 8% or whatever it is. There are builders that are buying that interest rate down, so if you can get that rate bought down into the sixes or something like that, I'm saying buy, buy, buy. Go ahead. Oh, buy, buy, buy. That makes me think of, is that NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys? I think it's NSYNC. So I have a fun story to tell you about how NSYNC was able to have the first concert at the Orlando area at the arena, and work with them when we did something for inner city games. But anyway, I digress. Squirrel, got to get back on track here. But I do think, and we have had some buyers recently put a contract out in this Lake Apopka Sound, which is once again in Winter Garden, not Apopka. It is a great location. That builder is willing to work with you in regard to getting that interest rate down. They're willing to give us a refrigerator. A lot of times with new construction, you don't get that, you guys. These are smart homes, so they're going to give you a garage door opener that works well. And there's not a lot of inventory. Not a lot of inventory. So for those of you that are thinking about you want to start building now, but you don't want to have your house until next year, new construction all the way. And Winter Garden 34787. If you haven't had an opportunity, please go to our Near Disney YouTube channel, pull up our Winter Garden video that Dee did, our YouTube producer with our group, and you'll see just how spectacular it is. You'll see also they're talking about this area. You can bike to downtown Winter Garden, 15-minute bicycle ride. And there's a lot of cool shops. There's one of my favorite restaurants is down there. It's called the Chef's Table. They have a theater there that has incredible shows. It's just a lovely, lovely place to live. All right. Well, I'm seeing a bunch of people saying hello, but I don't see any questions so far. Don't see any questions. I'm getting ready to head out to Winter Park. We're going to be talking soon about, we have a bunch of lots, vacant lots in Winter Park. So if anybody's interested in Winter Park, we have an incredible builder. We've got 9 parcels coming. We also have 2 lots right on Lake Howell that are coming. And if you haven't been to Winter Park, that's another golden opportunity as well. I know Halloween's coming up, so please be safe. Make sure you tell your kids to look both ways in the streets, because a lot of times they forget the traffic is coming because they get excited about the candy. But anyway, have a blessed day. It is October 27th, and we are Near Disney YouTube channel. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.